Bill O'Reilly here, Monday, November 29, 2021. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening today in America. New COVID variant threatening global travel. Looters targeting luxury stores on Black Friday. Democrats reveal who may replace President Biden in 2024. The battle over the president's Build Back Better plan heads to the Senate. Also ahead, what the Bidens discussed over Thanksgiving dinner. But first, a new variant of COVID causing the USA to impose travel restrictions. The White House banning visitors from 8 countries in southern Africa. The strain sparking similar rules in Europe. Israel closing its borders to all foreigners for 2 weeks. Looting at luxury stores, leaving at least one security guard dead. The former police officer was shot in the chest during an attempted robbery in California. Thieves targeting shops in San Francisco, Los Angeles, Chicago, Minneapolis. In total, criminals stole more than $1 million on Black Friday alone. California Governor Newsom blaming the chaos on local mayors, saying, quote, when things like this happen, mayors have to step up. That is partially true. But the real cause of this violent anarchy is California and other states not prosecuting criminals. New survey from The Hill says Democrats' top choices to replace Joe Biden if he doesn't run in 2024. 13% back Vice President Harris, followed by First Lady Michelle Obama at 10%. Others on the list, Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, Cory Booker, Pete Buttigieg. Mr. Biden's approval rating now hovers around 41%. He will be 81 years old on Election Day 2024. The White House moving forward on the president's Build Back Better plan. The House passed the $1.7 trillion package along party lines, with just one Democrat voting no. Senators Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema still negative on the proposal, claiming the legislation would cause more inflation. Recent report from the Congressional Budget Office says the bill would add nearly $40 billion to the American deficit. In a moment, a very Biden Thanksgiving. Right back. Folks, everything's getting more expensive. We're in the biggest economic crisis since 2008, with a government that is spending out of control. Consumer prices the highest we've seen in 30 years. Inflation is here. So while paper money could eventually decline in value, you must consider real tangible things that will always maintain their value. How do you protect your money, your retirement, your savings? With American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to hedge your hard-earned savings against inflation by diversifying a portion of your portfolio into physical gold and silver. So please give them a call, and they'll have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA or 401k. Please tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and you may get up to $1,500 of free silver on your first order. Call 877-444-GOLD, 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. 877-444-GOLD. Text GOLD to 65532. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. As you may know, the Biden family has a tradition of celebrating Thanksgiving on Nantucket, an island belonging to Massachusetts. Very nice place if you can afford to live there. Few can. The president's crew celebrated at the home of David Rubenstein, 72 years old, a billionaire 4 times over. Rubenstein made his fortune taking over companies and then reselling them for huge profits. Elizabeth Warren hates him. The Biden family had plenty of room to roam in the lavish oceanfront estate worth about $20 million. Hunter Biden in particular found the environment much to his liking and was overheard saying, "Man, this is better than Ukraine." His dad was also overheard asking Mr. Rubenstein, "You're richer than Barack's friends on Martha's Vineyard, right?" Now, those statements have not been verified, but In the interest of satire, we will proceed. The following is a partial transcript of the Thanksgiving dinner conversation. President Biden. If in fact it's Thanksgiving, Jill Biden. Joe, honey, it is a fact. It is Thanksgiving. David Rubenstein. Welcome everyone to our beach house. We hope you enjoy the weekend. Let the meal begin. Hunter Biden. I'm expecting a call from Beijing. How's the cell service here? Jill Biden. Hunter, sweetheart, let's say grace. Hunter. Grace? She's here? Jill. No, the prayer. President Biden. The Pope told me I'm a good Catholic. I know lots of prayers. At least I think that's what he said. He was speaking in rapid Spanish and kept asking if I wanted my parking ticket validated. If in fact I drove there, which I think I did. David Rubenstein. We have everything you could possibly want, and I paid my fair share of taxes on the groceries, which were 40% more expensive than last year. President Biden, here's the deal. Pass the mashed potatoes. You know, David, we Bidens don't pay for anything, never have. The government picks up everything, right, Hunter? It's the greatest deal. I don't even have a job. Jill Biden. Let's pause to think about the less fortunate on this Thanksgiving. President Biden, man, that would be everybody. But I'm thinking specifically about Barack and Michelle. David Rubenstein. So, Mr. President, how's Build Back Better going? President Biden. What? Jill Biden. You know, Joe, the $5 trillion spending bills. President Biden. That's incredible. Can we really spend that much? Jill Biden. It's going great, David. We should get it passed by the lunar eclipse 3 years from now. Then everyone would pay their fair share except Hunter. We can't find his offshore accounts in the Caymans. Hunter, you'll never find them, Dad. Jill Biden. Oh, you guys. May I raise a Thanksgiving toast. Here's to our gracious host, David, who has more money than anyone Michelle even knows. Hunter. I may have left another laptop at a pawn shop in Nantucket Town. Jill Biden. Oh, honey, again? President Biden, if in fact he did, the New York Times will never run the story. That's so great. President Biden, thank you for all attending this fabulous Thanksgiving dinner. And to all a good night. Hunter Biden, that's Christmas, Dad. I'm Bill O'Reilly, and I approve the message by writing it. In a moment, something you might not know. Dealing with car repairs can feel like a lose-lose situation, and without the right coverage, just one repair could bleed you dry. But ever since I called Car Shield, I don't worry about expensive repairs anymore. Car Shield administrators handle the paperwork and the expensive payment, so I don't have to. It's a win-win. Seriously, Car Shield could save you thousands of dollars. I just pick my favorite mechanic, and Car Shield's administrators do the rest. Plans from Car Shield even provide roadside assistance, rental coverage, and trip reimbursement, all at no additional charge. Whether your car has 5,000 miles or 150,000, Car Shield has monthly coverage options that fit your budget. Get covered today and see why Car Shield cars go farther. Visit carshield.com/bill to save 10%. That's carshield.com/bill. A deductible may apply. Now the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. 10 years ago today, a Los Angeles doctor was sentenced to 4 years in prison for involuntary manslaughter. The jury found the man guilty of giving powerful drugs that killed the biggest pop star on the planet. The physician's name? Dr. Conrad Murray. The victim? Michael Jackson. Here's the story. Starting in the 1990s, the most successful entertainer in the world was accused of molesting young children. The musician was acquitted of the charges or settled out of court in civil suits, but he faced questions for years. In the meantime, Michael Jackson developed an obsession with cosmetic surgery and prescription drugs. On June 25, 2009, he was preparing for a series of summer concerts at his home. He was discovered unconscious inside the Los Angeles mansion and pronounced dead 2 hours later. The coroner's office ruled the pop star's death a homicide from lethal levels of the sedative propofol and other drugs. In total, 11 different medications were detected in Michael Jackson's bloodstream. His personal physician, Dr. Murray, was at the singer's home when he died. He told police Jackson requested a powerful cocktail of medications to help him sleep. Murray complied. On November 29, 2011, the doctor received the maximum sentence of 4 years for his role in Jackson's death. He was released in October 2013. In the aftermath of the overdose, Jackson's record sales actually rose 800%. And here's something else you might not know. The Jackson family largely blames the media for Michael's death. To avoid prying from the press, Jackson had the phone lines to his home disconnected. So, after discovering the unconscious singer, staffers were unable to dial 911. They performed CPR for nearly 30 minutes before paramedics finally arrived. Too late. Michael Jackson dead, like many other pop stars, from a massive drug overdose. Back after this. Attention savvy investors looking for predictable monthly cash flow? How about a double-digit targeted bonus return? If you want the safety and security of a real estate investment, but without the hassles of being a landlord, you've probably heard about NRIA. NRIA is an industry-leading real estate development firm in its 15th year. They develop strategically located, lower-risk, high-demand neighborhoods that are based on supply-demand imbalance. They are a great fit for safety-oriented investors who want cash flow and diversification in carefully chosen real estate. So you can learn more about the NRIA Real Estate Development Fund at nria.net, or you can call 800-800-1414. That's easy, 800-800-1414.
An offer of securities is only made by the NRIA Private Placement Memorandum. Read it first. Past performance does not guarantee future results. NRIA is a real estate development firm. Learn more at nria.net.
Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.